Om Vivekachudamani, 457th verse. Tadvat pare brahmani vartamanaha sadatmana tishtati na anyad ikshate smritir yatha swapna vilokitarthe tatha vidaha prashana mochanadav. So a person who is tadvat, just like a person who has gotten up from sleep but is still holding on to unreal things, cannot be told to have actually woken up from sleep. If you are waken up from sleep and you are still going after unreal objects, false objects, then how do you say that you have woken up? You are still sleeping. Similarly, a person who is absorbed in Brahman, Brahmani Vartamana, a person who always lives in God, like Sri Ramakrishna, always absorbed in Brahman, Sadatmana Tishtati, always is Atmana Tishtati, is established in Atman, and Na Anyat Ikshate, does not see anything else apart from the Atman, anything unreal, does not see. That person, smritir yatha swapna vilokitarthe, just like a person who has a memory of things seen in dream. When you get up from sleep, you have a faint memory of what you saw in dream. Swapna vilokita, what you saw in dream. What did you see? Objects, artha. So swapna vilokita arthe, you have a smriti, just like that. Tatha vidaha prashana mochanadav. So that kind, so you see a person who has realized God is also eating, walking, sleeping, etc. That person does that with a faint memory, just like one has a faint memory of what one has seen in the dream state. So this person eats but is not so engrossed in eating, unlike people who have not realized the truth. So for them, these sense pleasures are so much real. Sense pleasures are so attractive, so alluring. But this person, for that person, everything is like a dream. So Swami Vivekananda, when he was very young also, he used to see everything as though he was seeing a dream. Karmana nirmito deha prarabdham tasya kalpyatam nana dehe atmano yuktam naivatma karma nirmitah. So the body is manufactured, produced by karma. What is karma? Whatever actions you have done, the effects of those actions is called karma in this context. So if you do good actions, then you will get a good body. If you do bad actions, you may not even get a human body. You may, if you do very bad actions, you may also become a tree. You will not be able to move, etc. So, karmana nirmitah deha. So this body is the result of your actions. Prarabdham tasya kalpyatam. And kalpyatam, we imagine prarabdha with reference to body. Why imagine? Everything is an imagination. This whole world, that I am the doer, I am the experiencer, this is all an imagination. I am not the doer, I am not the experiencer, I am not the karta, I am not the bhokta. That is the truth. I am the Atman, ever free, Satchit Ananda Swarupa. That is the truth. But we imagine that there is, I have done some work, and then we imagine that the result will affect me. So the result will affect, as long as you think. Somebody may say, I have not done the work, result will not affect me, but that is hypocrisy. If you do not believe that you are Atman, if you are not just believing, if you are not convinced completely, without doubt, that you are not this body and the mind, then, and you in the mind, you think that you are the doer, you are the experiencer, then definitely it will bring some result. And that result is what we imagine. Nana dehe atmano yuktam naivatma, but karma nirmitah. You see, this body, which is also an imagination, is made out of karma, and the prarabdha karma also is attached to this body, is related to this body, thought in reference to this body, but you cannot say that this is all related to Atman, because nothing is related to Atman. Naiva Atma Karma Nirmita. Atman is not produced by work. Why? Because Atman is not produced by anything. Atman is beyond cause and effect. It is beyond space, time, and cause and effect. So, causation. So, that is why. Immediately it is told, Ajo Nityah Shashvata iti brute Shruti Amogha Vak Tadatmana Tishtatah Asya Kutah Prarabdha Kalpana. Are you are a fool. You are imagining a Prarabdha karma for this body. Kathopanishad is quoted. Ajo Nitya Shashvata Oyam Purano, etc. That this body is what? It is Ajah. It has no birth. Not this body, this Atman, your true nature, has no birth. Ajah. And Nitya. It is eternal. Shashvata. It is without any decay. It is without any decay. Shashvata. It is without any decay. What does Shashvata mean?
Eternal.
Eternal, without decay. But what does it mean? How does that meaning come? How does that meaning come? That I understand. How Shashvata, how does that meaning come? Sanskrit, nobody knows Sanskrit. Huh? So how does that meaning? Nobody knows Sanskrit here. What is Shwa in Sanskrit? Means tomorrow. Shashvatah means which will always have a tomorrow.
Which will always have a tomorrow.
That is the etymological meaning. Which will always have, means tomorrow is always there. আগামী কাল শাশ্বতী মানে সেটা ওই পুল্লিং স্ত্রীলিং ওগুলোতে কোনো কিছু এসে যায় না, মানে যার সবসময় স্বত কথা, স্বত মানে স্ব মানে যার ইয়ে আছে, আগামী কাল আছে। হ্যাঁ, শাশ্বত মানে যার সবসময় আগামী কাল আছে। সংস্কৃতটা শিখুন, কি আর করলেন। প্রারব্ধ কথাটা কি? প্রারব্ধ কথাটা কি? আরে সংস্কৃত আবার সে, আপনি আমাকে মানে না না উনি মানে বলছেন, আমি তো সংস্কৃত দিয়ে দেখুন। আরব্ধম, আরব্ধম মানে যেটা শুরু হয়ে গেছে, দ্যাট উইচ হ্যাজ বিগন। প্রকর্ষেণ আরব্ধম মানে যেটা ভালো করে শুরু হয়ে গেছে, ওটা প্রারব্ধ। মানে এই জন্মে that those results have started taking effect in this birth. So it has already begun and it has begun properly. Oh, that is why you should. So, Shashvata iti brute. So this is undecaying, eternal and without birth. What? Atman. And that has been told by Shrutihi Amogha Vak. Amogha means which cannot go wrong. Which cannot go wrong, where there is no fault, where there is no fault. Amogha Vak. So the statements, the words of Shruti, which are infallible, that they declare that Ajo Nityah Shashvatah, that this Atman is birthless, eternal and undecaying, and it is ancient. That means what? Purano. Means it is ancient, means it is Purano, means Pura Navayeva, means it is always new, always new. So that is the meaning of Purana. So that doesn't mean that it is old, it is always new, because there is no birth, so how can it become old? There is no death. And Tadatmanah Tishto Asya Kuta Prarabdha Kalpana. So a person who is like that, a person who identifies oneself not with the body or the mind like most of us or almost all of us do, but a person who identifies oneself with this Atman, How can you imagine prarabdha karma for that? So this is Shankaracharya is talking in another level. First he said that Jivan Mukta has a prarabdha karma, etc., etc. Now he is talking about the reality that actually even prarabdha karma is part of ignorance. In reality, there is no karma at all. No agami karma, no sanchita karma, no prarabdha karma. All this. So people, even one who wants to study Vedanta, what do they study? They will get a dictionary and they will study. Oh, these are all the terms. Oh, agami, sanchita. Oh, this means this, panchi, karanam, etc. So Sri Ramakrishna asked Turiyanandaji, what is there in your Vedanta? Brahma Satya, Jagan Mithya. Is there anything else in your Vedanta? So what are you studying so much? So this is what people who want to go Vag Vaikhari Shabdajari. In this Vivekachudamani itself this comes that it is all a play of words and you are it will not bhuktaye natu muktaye. This will only give you bhoga, a different type of enjoyment, a different kind of enjoyment, but not mukti. So all this prarabdha, this and all that is not going to give you mukti because it is all unreal. Prarabdham siddhyati tada yada dehatmana stitihi dehatma bhavo naiveshta prarabdham tyajyata matah. See, it's very simple. Prarabdha is there till you have dehatmana mati, till you have the consciousness of body, till you have body consciousness. But dehatma bhavo naiva ishtah prarabdham tyajyata matah. So, a person who has realized ultimate truth, that person will never identify oneself with the body because body is not the ultimate truth. So, prarabdham tyajyatamatah. So, you should be rejecting prarabdha in the case of a person who has realized God. Now, Sri Ramakrishna says, so Totapuri says that you have to always polish this pot. So Sri Ramakrishna asked this question: what if the pot is of golden pot? Golden pot does not need to be polished. Brass pot needs to be polished. So a person who has realized God, who is always established in God, have what prarabdha karma that person will have? Sharirasyapi prarabdha kalpana bhranti revahi. Adhyastasya kutah sattvam asattasya kuto janihi ajatasya kuto nashah prarabdham asatah kutah. You see, this sharirasyapi prarabdha kalpana bhranti revahi. So you may say, no, the person who has realized God, that person has no prarabdha, but he has to live in this body as long as prarabdha karma is there. Prarabdha karma is there only as far as the body is concerned. If you say like that, that is bhranti, that is also wrong, that is delusion. Why? Adhyastasya kutah sattvam. We are saying that there is a rope and on that rope you are seeing by mistake snake. And now you are saying because snake is there it has to be done. Arre, snake is not there. It is something which you are seeing wrongly. It is something which you are seeing superimposed. And you are now saying because snake is there, bring a stick and drive it. Arre, snake is not there. There is no snake there. Okay. So adhyastasya, that which is superimposed, how kuta sattvam, how can it have any reality? It cannot exist because it is false. It is false. You are traveling on a highway and then you say, oh, there is some water, so let us wait. Water will come, then we will put our feet on that water. But there is no water. It's a mirage. So that is all wrong. And asatyasya kuto janihi. And that which is unreal, how can it take birth? So when the body itself is unreal, what prarabdha are you talking about? It is not there. Ajatasya kuto nasha. That which does not take birth, how can it get destroyed? And prarabdham asatah kutah. And that which is unreal, how can something called prarabdha karma exist for this? How can something called prarabdha karma exist for this? That means this body is unreal. And how do you say that this prarabdha karma? So this is a question which in Advaita Vedanta many people say. Some people say that Jivan Mukta has prarabdha karma. Some people say that Jivan Mukta has no prarabdha karma. But what I say is, first let us become Jivan Muktas. Here Shankaracharya is saying that there is no prarabdha karma for a Jivan Mukta. No, because prarabdha is related to the body. When a person has realized God, the ultimate truth, all these unreal things will go away. So there is no prarabdha karma. Why are you saying prarabdha karma, prarabdha karma? That is, because prarabdha karma will be there only when you have body consciousness. This person has no body consciousness. So how prarabdha karma will be there? This is one. Earlier he said that prarabdha is there. In Advaita Vedanta, there are two schools of thought regarding this. Some people say that Jivan Mukta, after realizing everything, that person stays till prarabdha karma remains. Some people say that no, the person may stay or die, but that body may stay or die, but there is no prarabdha karma. Okay, but what I am saying is, first let us become Jivan Muktas. You are saying that if I go to New York, then New York this is there, or if you go to say Paris, in Paris this is there. First let us go to Paris, then we will see. Similarly, again he is saying how it is absurd that Jivan Mukta has prarabdha. Jnanena ajnana karyasya samulasya layo yadi tishtati ayam katham deha iti shankavato jadan samadhatum bahya drishtya prarabdham vadati shruti natu dehadi satyatva bodhanaya vipaschitam. So you see, this whole, now the question can be that if prarabdha karma does not exist, then why do Shrutis or why do Upanishads talk about prarabdha karma for a Jivan Mukta? You should not talk about prarabdha karma. So why do they talk about? So the answer is, there are fools are there, no? Jadan means fools. Like all of you are full. Do you accept this? So all fools, what do they say? They say, Maharaj, you see, everybody should not become monk, because everybody will become monk, then how this world will run? So you are there to run this world. Such foolish people, they are thinking they are running the world. They cannot manage their spouse. Husband cannot manage wife, wife cannot manage husband. And we are running the world. Maharaj, amader to samsar korte hobe, goda ding korte hobe. So jayo. So jnanena ajnana karyasya samulasya layo yadi. So these fools, most of you or all of you, how nice, no? I'm making you sit here and scolding you. So fools like you, they think that if jnanena ajnanasya karyasya ajnana karyasya samulasya layah yadi, if by knowledge of Brahman or God, jnana karyasya samulasya layah, completely uprooted. What is uprooted? The effect of ignorance. If by realizing God, you are saying that you have to realize God. Okay. After realizing God, you say that completely ignorance and its effects are uprooted. If that is the case, why does that person live? This is the foolish question. Fools ask the question, Maharaj, oh, what do you eat, Maharaj? We eat. Actually, you told no, that somebody asked him, so he said, I eat some all gems, some diamond, gold, etc. I eat. Even doctors, they have asked this question. See, so they ask sadhus, Maharaj, what do you eat? So what will we eat? We will eat everything. Whatever comes in front, we will eat. And if you talk more, we will cut you and also eat. Nicely put into pickle and eat. So that is the thing. They will not ask other questions because they are so afraid. If I ask how to do spiritual, that nobody is bothered about how to get rid of mental tension. If Swamiji tells something, why unnecessary get into problem? So what do you eat? Oh, what do you wear? Some people ask, oh, where all of you wear the same dress? Acha, same color. Where do you get this color? Maybe they are working in some textile shop or something. Anyway, so such people, foolish people, they ask, if a person has got knowledge, then how does the body live? This is a common question. They will ask, oh, after knowledge of Brahman, what will happen? How will I eat? Oh, it will be dangerous. Tishtati ayam katham deha. And they will think how this body will remain. iti shanka, they will have this doubt. And so, bahya drishtya samadhatum, to convince them from a relative standpoint, from an apparent standpoint, because they don't want deeper answers. So that is why bahya drishtya, externally to convince them, prarabdham vadati shruti. Shruti or scriptures talk about prarabdha karma. To convince these fools, so keep quiet.
Console, to console.
Or to keep them quiet actually.
চুপ করে থাকা দিবেন, মুখটা বন্ধ করার জন্য।
Because some students are there, they will be sitting. The students are sitting in some class, say maybe primary section, and they have doubts without understanding. See, some may be prodigy, so they have understood everything, then they have doubts. That's a different thing. Then the teacher is unable to answer. But they have not understood anything. They are sitting here and they say, Maharaj, I have got initiation, but nothing is happening. When did you get your initiation? 1 year ago. How many days have you meditated? Every day are you meditating? Sometimes I am able to, sometimes I am not. Oh. So how many, when you are able to meditate, how many hours? Morning half an hour, evening sometimes not, like that. So maybe 1 hour a day, for not also 1 year. But they want to now remove everything and be happy. So this is the thing. So such stupid people, for them what you should say, okay, you do, you pray to God, something you have to say. So like that here, the Shrutis are telling, Vedas are telling that there is prarabdha karma. Oh, that person, that body, because prarabdha karma is there. Natu dehadi satyatva bodhanaya vipaschita. But this is not told to prove the reality of the body. Body is not real. Ki mone hoy, body is not real.
Not real.
Not real. I mean, she is so afraid and saying no, not real. Not real, you are telling, but have you realized that the body is not real?
Realization.
Do you have knee pain?
Need of realization.
Do you have knee pain? So when you get knee pain, do you understand the body is unreal?
No.
So that is the thing. Then what have you understood? Body is not real. That is, you have read somewhere or listened somewhere. Say to jana hai, because what is your age?
Not real.
No. What is your age?
66.
So that is why now you are saying. When you were 26, did you say this?
No.
So that is not. So body is unreal. How do you know? Now you are afraid, so you are saying body is unreal. Paripurnam anadi antam apremeyam avikriyam ekameva advayam brahma neha nanasti kinchana. So there are many verses with this refrain. Ekameva advayam brahma neha nanasti kinchana. So now the Brahman, ultimate reality, is being described. How can you describe something which is indescribable? Sri Ramakrishna says that can never be defiled. Uchishta hoina konodi. Because you cannot tell the experience. The moment you tell it, you put it in words and then it becomes unreal. But the idea is, they are just like indicators, pointers. Unless you come to Mayavati, you will not understand what Mayavati is or is not. So most people come here because they don't know that here mobile phone is not available. If they knew, means mobile network, all networks are not available. If they knew, many people will not come to Mayavati. Then afterwards, the most people don't know that here nothing is there. One room is there, we have got, that's all. So if they knew that, they will also not come to Mayavati. So they come to this ashrama because they don't know what is here and what is not here. Only when you come here, then you understand, oh, this is the thing here, acha, and this is not there. Okay, this is not Nainital, or it is not Munshiari or whatever, Binsar or something. But people come here. And unless you come here, you cannot understand it completely. But before you come here, you ask people, how to go to Mayavati? Oh, you have to get down at Bareilly, or you can go via Delhi, or you can do this, do that, etc., etc. They will tell all this. Or most people don't ask how to come to Mayavati. They ask how to go to Munshiari. So they say, oh, do you know Ramakrishna Mission? Yes, I know Ramakrishna Mission. Oh, then you somehow get an accommodation in Mayavati. So you can stop there, for 2 days
Refresh there.
and act as their devotee, and then claim that you are there for all spiritual retreat, but you are there for tour after Durga Puja, which every Bengali does. So that is the thing. And you will come here and claim that you have come here for spiritual thing. In email also, because who tells the truth? Truth you should not speak. Sri Ramakrishna was a fool, no? That is why he said that truth is the practice of Kali Yuga. Who is bothered? Kali Yuga, what Yuga? Who knows about Yuga? As long as I live, that is my Yuga. So speak untruth, randomly, tell lies. So here also to a Swami you write, Maharaj, I am so devoted, which is a lie. And then I have come here for spiritual practice, which is another lie. Then when they come, Acha, where are you going from here? Maharaj, we will go to Munsheri, we will go to Binsar, we will go to Nainital. Very good. So like that. So though you will not understand true experience of Mayavati till you come here, but you get ideas from people how to reach Mayavati. Similarly, though you will not understand Brahman unless you experience it, but you will get pointers from scriptures and gurus who will tell you how to attain that. So Paripurnam, it is infinite. It is infinite. There is no nothing wanting there in Brahman. There is no want in Brahman. There is nothing incomplete in Brahman, unfulfilled in Brahman. It is complete, Purnam. And we have this wonderful Shanti mantra, Purnasya Purnamadaya. If you take out fullness from fullness, what remains? Purnam eva avashishyate. So if you take fullness from fullness, only fullness remains. So this mathematics nobody can understand. If you take, but it is there. If you take infinity from infinity, infinity only will remain. So this is the mathematics. Infinity from infinity, if you remove, infinity will remain. So like that, Paripurnam, Anadi, it is without beginning. Antam, Anadi Antam, means it is without beginning and without end. Aprameyam, it cannot be measured. It cannot be understood by the senses. It is transcendent. Senses cannot understand it or see it or experience it. Avikriyam, there is no change, vikara, there is no modification. So avikriyam. And ekamevam advitiyam, ekameva advayam, brahma na iha nanasti kinchana. So this is one, ekameva, one Brahman. And how is it? Advayam, without a second. It's only Brahman is there, nothing else is there. And na iha nana asti, kinchana nana asti. And there is no duality here. Nanatva, diversity is not there. There is no diversity. Sadghanam chidghanam, nityam anandaganam akriyam. Same thing. Sadghanam, it is the ghana, essence of existence. Chidghanam, essence of knowledge. Nityam anandaganam, and it is eternal bliss, essence of eternal bliss, akriyam, and there is no activity there. There is no activity, because for activity there is something on which activity will be done and someone who will do the activity. So there is no other. So what activity will be there? No activity. And ekameva advayam brahma neha nanasti kinchana. There is only one Brahman and there is no two, and there is no duality, there are no diversity. So all of you have understood this. You understood that there is only one Brahman. You understood? Huh?
Try to understand, not understood.
What are you doing to understand? What are you trying? How are you trying?
Concentrate on mind. Concentrate.
Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat.